notifications to get notified whenever I post a new video. Okay guys, so today is Saturday. It is the 13th of June, I think. Yeah, and it is 11:04 in the morning. I set my alarm for 8 and 8:25, then the alarm went off, then I went back to sleep. Um and I woke up at like 10:30. So you guys are probably wondering, girl, why are you still here? Like in your previous video, you said that you're gonna go to the mall and you're gonna, you know, spend your gift cards and all those things. Well, no, no, no. So let me just tell you guys, yesterday night I was ambiancing with my brother, and if you all don't know what the ambiance is, it's basically he plays Roblox and I learn new TikTok dances and choreographies and stuff. And we just have a chill night. So before I went ambiancing, we ate dinner obviously, which was fish and chips. And my mom was like, okay, now I'm putting on the geyser so that the water isn't ice cold when I have to wash it. Because if you wash oily stuff in ice cold water, it's not gonna get cleaned. So we were like, okay. Now she's like this was like an hour and a half after she put on the geyser, because obviously it needs time to like warm the water and stuff. And she was like, no, like you can go put off the geyser right now. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make myself some tea as well after I finish with the dishes. So do you want some? And then she said yes. So I washed the dishes and I make the tea. And before I do any of that, I put off the geyser. So when you flip the geyser switch, it goes like click, but it's like a really loud click. Like it's like that. So you can clearly hear it went off. And I literally am in the kitchen, I'm like, geyser's off. I'm shutting this. Now I do the stuff, I make the coffee, chill, chill, chill. An hour later, she's like, did you put off the geyser? Now I'm not on, I can hear her because I have one pod in and one pod not, because obviously I need to hear the music. But I'm like, I'm not answering her because she could have, she knew that I would obviously put off the geyser the first time I'm going to the kitchen. And she's like, did you put off the geyser? And I'm like, yes, because I'm like irritated now because she freaking asked me this question when she knows that I obviously put off the geyser. And she's like, no, 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 no. And then we got into an argument, and I was like, no, but you asked stupid questions. Like, you knew that I was when I made the coffee that I went into the geyser, you could have heard the switch go off. And she's like, now you're getting nothing from me. So then I was like, okay, since I'm not getting anything from you, then we're probably not gonna go to the mall, right? Um, and also one thing is that, guys, she so now when I have to study, right now, like it's a Monday and I just wrote a paper and I'm writing again on Friday. Then I have the Monday afternoon, the whole of Tuesday, the whole of Wednesday, the whole of Thursday to study for the subject that I'm writing on Friday. So obviously I'm gonna study throughout the whole day and then I'm gonna go sleep later and be on my phone. Then she gets upset. My brother, my sister, and I, we are on our phones, right? She tells us, no, like you guys are too much on your phones. You guys are so obsessed. You guys are weird and da da da. Then she goes on her phone. She doesn't listen when we want to tell her about something exciting that happens throughout the day. Guys, I'm gonna cry because I'm so irritated right now. But she doesn't listen when we tell her, when we want to tell her about our day. She doesn't listen when we ask her a question. When we all eat, she obviously, because when I eat, when I get my lunch, right, I come sit in my room and I put on a YouTube video and I watch the YouTube video I'm eating. And then she always tells me like, oh yeah, you never spend time with your family, and you never want to watch a movie with us, and you never want to do this and this and this and this and this. But then when I actually sit with them in the living room and watch a movie, she's on her phone. She's like, yeah, no, I have to be on my phone for work. When she's on her phone, she's on Facebook, or she's texting a friend of hers, or she's watching another movie. How can you tell me I'm obsessed when you can't even listen to your children talk about their days? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Like, I'm so like over this, guys. Like, I'm just so over this. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, she's always like, no, like, you want to act like a grown up, so come talk to me and we can have a grown up conversation. But then I actually go talk to her, and then I just get yelled at more. So what he wants me to do. And so yeah, so this morning when I woke up, um my sister was already awake, and she was yelling like my mom. She was yelling. She was like, "Yeah, you guys want to go to places, but then you guys wake up late, and this and this and this, and you guys don't think about me who has to rest, because I don't, because we have two like school off days. It's the Monday and the Tuesday, so we have we have a long weekend, so it's 4 days a week to stay at home. But obviously it's only for school, so she has to go work. And then she was like, "Yeah, you guys don't think about me. Like, you guys want to go when the stores are closed." And I was like, "Okay, but I'm not going, because she's going to the bank to sort out her stuff. Number one, I was supposed to go with, because I'm supposed to go get my ID card so that I can get a grown up card, because I have a children's card. I can't do online shopping. I can't tap a lot. I can only tap 5 times before I have to put in my PIN. And sometimes the PIN doesn't even work. I I went to go get my ID photo taken last year, December. It's June. I still don't have my ID. I still, like, it just pisses me off. So she went to the bank and she's like, "Okay, my sister has to go with, because she needs to find a dress for her ties and tiaras thing." So then what happens was, I'm like, "Okay, yesterday night you told me that I'm not getting anything and you're not taking me to the mall, so why must I wake up early?" You get what I'm saying? And my brother's here, guys, because he can't stay at home alone. So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna watch him." And my sister's getting ready, and I'm sitting in my room drinking my coffee. I already finished it, guys. But I'm drinking my coffee, and she comes into the room. She's like, "Kanjani Sami." I'm like, "No," because I don't want to talk to her. Like, she already ruined the morning for me, and she ruined yesterday night. Now she wants to talk to me, and she goes and she's like, "Okay, yeah, well, Jason only duck big," and she's like yelling. I'm like, you just shut up. Can you just shut up? Because she's always like, when we hurt her feelings, she's like, "Yeah, I have to go to work with a broken heart, and I have to tell people why I cried, and da 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 da, and you guys just make everything so unpleasant. I have to go to school with red eyes. And then I have to explain to people why I cried. Then I have to go to the therapist because some freaking child snitched on me and said that I came to school. I have to interact with people. She goes to work, she sits in her office. How can you compare those?" And it's just like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I can't call CPS on her, because what about my brother and my sister? I can't run away because I have nowhere to go and I have no money. I can't tell the rest of my family because they always take her side because she's the grown up. Like, every time we get into an argument, she tells the family. And then when we're at the gathering, she's like, the family, like, some people would pull me aside and be like, "Why did you do this to your mother?" They don't ask for my side of the story. They don't ask what happened. They just like accuse me of stuff. So please, you guys, if you have a mom that isn't like this, appreciate her, because I don't know what it feels like. I don't have a father. My mother, she's present, but she's not present. You know, like when people say like, "Oh, you like present when it comes to like paying and buying school stuff, but you're not emotionally and spiritually and mentally present." Now she's present physically, but she's not present mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And so now I couldn't go to the mall, and I planned out a whole video for you guys. Like, I was like, gonna wake up, do my little morning routine, my little skincare morning routine, show you guys my outfit, and then like just, and then I was gonna like because I got a Red Bull for my birthday, and then I was just gonna yeah, just like be like, okay guys, let's try this new flavor, and then we're gonna go to the mall and stuff. But I also, like, she told me like, I will wait for you if you get dressed in like 10 minutes, and I was like, no, because I want to go to the mall. Like, here's my gift card, here's my gift card. I want to go to the mall and I want to walk around and window shop and look at a few things. She wants to go to the mall, get something, and come back. Like that. She doesn't want to walk around. And then if I want to take my time, and then she's like, yeah, da, 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 da. And she yells at me in the middle of the store, and I'm like, it's just, it's too much, guys. Like, it gets to a point, you know, and um, I don't even know if I want to put this in the video, but I just needed to come onto YouTube and just tell you guys that if I don't post on Monday, it's because my video ideas went down the drain. Like this video, I'm gonna post it tomorrow on Sunday. Just to give you guys like something. Um, but I just feel like I always vlog the nice stuff, and even in my nice vlogs, like I get yelled at, but I cut it out because I want you guys to see the fun stuff. But now I actually want you guys to just see how my life is, and this happens on a regular basis, guys, almost like every single day. And we were supposed to go to my grandma because my grandma was like, oh no, I have a gift for you, or if you want money, come get it, for your birthday. But now I can't go because they already left. It's just like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I genuinely, I don't know what to do, because I go to the school therapist, I tell them what's wrong, and they're just like, oh, push through. What kind of advice is that? You're supposed to help me. You're supposed to, even if you bring in my mom, you're supposed to help me, you know? That's why I'm glad I only have half of this year and half of next year. Like, I can't, like, I know some people are like, oh no, you should like enjoy your time with your mom, like you're almost going to university. I can't wait to get out of this last place. Like, I can't wait to just leave, because once I go to university, I'm cutting her off completely. I'm blocking her on WhatsApp. I'm deleting her number. Everything. She's not gonna hear me again. I am cutting out the whole family for a year or two, because I just need, like, I just need myself to recover. Because every single day I like talk to teachers about this, and they're like, oh, there's nothing we can do, but thank you for telling me. What do you mean there's nothing you can do? There's so many things that you can do that I can't do. So yeah, guys, and like, I tried to talk to my boyfriend about this, but obviously he has his own problems and he's busy, and I don't want to put my stuff on him. So I just had to come on to YouTube and just like talk to you guys, because I feel like I have young followers, like I have young people, but also older people watch me, and um I just feel like I needed to talk to someone. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry if this video is boring. I really needed to get my feelings out and just talk with you guys, because it makes me feel better to just get everything out. And I want to put this on social media or on the internet so people can see that not everyone's life is great, and that there's certain hardships in everybody's life. Um, and I just wanted to be honest with you guys and just show you guys that I'm not always so happy and chappy and smiley, and yeah, like I show in my videos. So it's the real me. Um, wait, my leg. Ow. You know. another thing, right? So I don't know if I mentioned this in my other videos. I think I mentioned it because yesterday I vlogged, but then the video just kind of some of the audio got cut out, so I couldn't post it. But anyway, um, so the whole reason I I think I mentioned this in the Sweet Lab video, but the whole reason I'm making the Sweet Lab is because we need an extra income. If you know what that means. So basically what that means is um my mom, like, we barely survive on her income alone. And so I was like, okay, why don't I start like a little bakery? Even if I only get like 500 rand a month, that's still something. Like, it is still something, like when she's like, oh shoot, I used up all my money, I can be like, okay, here's a 300 rand for you for the week. You know what I'm saying? So like, and also like when we ask her, mama, can we please have a 10 rand for cake sale? And she's like, no, there isn't money. So now when I have my own money, I can be like, okay, I just made 3,000 rand, I can use some of it. You get what I'm saying? And also, my friends, they come from a family where they have both their parents and where they only have one or two siblings, so they can ask their parents for money, and then they go do activities that involve a lot of money. And then they always include me, but then I'm always like, I can't, guys, I don't have money. That's always my reason to not participate in activities. I'm a very extroverted person. I have very big FOMO. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like, when like someone's making plans and I'm not invited, then I feel so left out because I wasn't invited. But that's like, okay, but when my friend group does something and it involves money and I know I can't do it, then I like get so upset because I didn't ask for this life, you know? So that's why I started the Sweet Lab, to just kind of like get some money, so that when somebody's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the beach and we got an Uber and stuff, but everybody has to tip in, I can be like, yes, I'm coming with, like, there's my money, you know. And also I want to save up so I can buy my own car, so I can just, like, guys, you guys don't understand, there's some nights where I just want to take my mom's car and drive, but I don't have my license. I'm not 18 yet, so if I get pulled over, it's gonna be a big situation. So that's why I want to get. And the car that we're using now isn't even her car, it's the car that her boss gave her because she needs to go pick up some workers. So it's not even our car, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I want my own car, so that I can know, okay, she was being rude to me, I'm gonna go for a late night drive. And okay, let's go to an ice cream store because I need some ice cream to calm my nerves down. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, then she was like, no, but like, my brother is gonna go play rugby in George, and my sister and I, we're gonna go with. So that's like a fun idea because it's over a weekend, which means I can vlog that weekend and post it on the Monday for you guys. So I have an idea, but this is only in August, which is literally in like 2 months. Um, and she told me, she was like, yeah, but like, accommodation is really, now this is the thing with my mom, is when something's really expensive and she doesn't want to pay that much money, she's like, are you guys sure you want to go? Because like, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no friends, there's nothing to do there. Like, she lists all the cons, then it's like, oh no, I don't want to be by a place that has no Wi-Fi, and then we don't end up going, which means she saves money. But then my sister and I were like, no, we are going, we want to go. And then she was like, oh, but accommodation is so expensive. Like, I looked at it and it's like 6,000 rand just for the four of us, and that's like basic living and da 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 da. And then it's like, if our Wi-Fi doesn't work, because we plan on taking our Wi-Fi with, but if our Wi-Fi doesn't work that side, then it's data I have to buy you guys, it's snacks, it's food, it's da 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 da. Okay, okay, and how's that my fault? How's that? Why are you blaming me? Why? You get what I'm saying? And then what happened was I was like, okay, no, but like for Sweet Lab we can then. So then I didn't want to do this, but I'm doing this because I also want to go on the trip. And I'm like, okay, no, but for Sweet Lab we can start it and then we can take the money and put it towards the George stuff and towards my matric stuff because we kind of have to pay a lot of money in grade 11 for grade 12. Like, it's a lot of money. So I was like, okay, no, but like, why? Oh, shoot, but I maybe may not go because I have a camp in August, the 19th to the 21st, and I think he's playing the 19th to the 21st. I think, but I have to go make sure. But then I was like, why don't we put that money towards it? You know, like tell people like, listen, support the bakery because this is going to a good cause and wada wada wada. And then she was like, yeah, let's do that. But you're only gonna bake the cookies, and I'm like, no, this is my bakery, guys. I came up with this idea with my own freaking brain. Like I was the one who sat down with my cousin. I was like, what do you think about this bakery? What do you think about like um the name? What, like, do you think people would buy it? I came up with it. She had nothing to do with it, guys. And then she claims that it's hers, and she's like, yeah, like we should do this and this and this and this and this, and how people gonna know. Shut up. Shut your big ass up. Shut up. I didn't ask for your input. I didn't ask for any of your help. I'm only helping you because it's out of the good of my heart. You know, even if my heart's freaking pure black, it's at the good of my heart. And it's because I also want to go on that trip. So I'm helping. And she's like, oh no, but like, you have to start making the flyers so we can send it out to people. What's the point of sending out flyers and having people call me and having 10 people call me a day asking to order stuff if I don't have the ingredients to make it? We don't even have an oven, guys. We don't even have an oven. How the hell am I gonna bake? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. How? How am I gonna make? What am I gonna do? How? It's stuff like this that she doesn't think about because she only thinks about the money. And then I also want to just be like, because this is why I want to get my ID and my bank thing so that I can get a second account, because obviously I'm gonna have my main one which I obviously use, and then I want to have a savings account, actually two savings account. One is for me and one is for Sweet Lab. And then because when I tell people to pay the money to her bank account, she's gonna start using that money. She's not gonna put it away and save it and be like, okay, I just got in 5,000 rand, I'm gonna use 1,000 rand and put the 4,000 away. She doesn't split the money and keep half of it and use half of it. She uses everything. And that's my bakery. It's like, yeah, I'm using her money to buy ingredients for like the first 3 months of this bakery, but that doesn't mean that it's hers. It just means that I will pay you back when I get the money and when I can afford my own like groceries for ingredients. And so that I want to actually just tell her when she's in a good mood and when, we sorted everything. I just want to be like, no, I want to keep the money with me. Because me, I spend a lot of money, guys. Like, I spend a lot of money. But when I know that I have to save this money for something great, I do. Like, I still have 20 rand in my bank account and I still haven't used it. I could have used it to buy a monster, to buy chips, to buy a chocolate, but I didn't because I'm saving it. Don't know what for, but I'm saving it. Like, I can't make a second account on a kid's card because I need her approval and then she needs to set up the account so that it's automatically linked to her main account. And I don't want that. I want to be completely off. So I want to just tell her, listen here, I'm going to keep the money. If you want the money, I'll transfer it to you, but I'm keeping the money because I know she's not. She always tells us, yeah, like, you guys want to spend so much money and you guys are the reason why we don't have money because you guys want to buy a bunch of nonsense. Guys, this whole week she cooked once. She was like, no guys, all my debt is paid off, but now we have to go slow, which means home cooked meals. Da, 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 da. She bought 5 packets of chicken she used with once. We got 3 times we got fish and chips. The one time we got KFC. The other time we got pizza, and then it was fish and chips again. And I'm like, you wanna come yell at us for wanting to buy a bunch of random plushies and stuff, but then you go on like this. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, I have no words. She is such a hypocritical freaking. I can't even say the word because I'm probably gonna get demonetized for saying it. But she's such a hypocrite. She is such a hypocrite, and I'm like, you can't be a hypocrite and then you wanna come yell at. You can't yell at us and do the same thing that we're doing. Like when we eat and we keep our plates in our room, right? And we're too lazy now to take it inside. He's like, yeah, you guys are so gross, and you guys want to take your plates in, but then she does it like 4 times. And then when I yell, and I'm like, guys, because my chore is to do the dishes and to sometimes take off the laundry or do the laundry or make food sometimes. But then I'm like, guys, I just cleaned the dishes and now you guys want to bring out stuff. Yeah, but I'm the mom. I can do what I want. No, no, no. That's not how it works. And then when I refuse to wash her stuff, she's like, oh, but I have to wash your stuff. When she washes my stuff, she does dishes once a month. Once, not even every single month. Once every 4 months. How can you sit here and say that you do all the stuff? So yeah, guys, I know this is a like 28-minute long video of me just ranting and crying, but I just really needed to get this out and just tell you guys that I'm not doing well, and if some of my videos are a bit boring and they're like slacking off, just know why. Like, this video will explain why. And yeah, but I'm also excited to say that I finished the Sweet Labs poster, and I will put the QR code for the Instagram and the Facebook and the WhatsApp on the screen so you guys can go subscribe and follow, and just support my bakery. But I think that's all for this video, guys. I am gonna film another video that's gonna go up on Monday, and this video is gonna go up tomorrow. So two videos, different post days, same filming day. So yeah. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, which I don't think you guys will, please make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications to get notified whenever I post a new video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.